it's Lorna. Welcome back to my channel. I've seen a lot of YouTubers making some evolution style review video, which really made me want to do the same, basically, because I don't have no idea. Just I think it's funny and I do have some stuff to share. So firstly, disclaimer, do not think I'm pretentious or whatever, because I am sharing some photo that I have. Ooh, this ring just fell out. So this is the ring I had in the previous haul. Anyway, so yeah, so do not think I just want to share some great photos or whatever. I just, this is a bit of my, I don't know how to say, not guideline, but yeah, this thread of mind of my evolution through the years. And I know that when I did this photo shoot I was like that, and this was my period of this, and blah blah blah. So yeah, it's not like random photos, so I just wanted to say that it's not like, ooh, look at me, blah blah. So yes, that's it. So first photo that I wanted to share, my notebook is awful, so I wanted to share this photo. I think I'm gonna insert it here or here, I don't know yet. It is a photo that I made for Uniqlo. There was like a I don't know, like a competition from who is gonna be published for the new opening in Paris. It was around 2006, I think, and I had this haircut. I was really happy. I think it was one of my first photo shoots. I did one for a French hairstylist, also magazine, which totally can't make, because they used my photo without giving me anything in exchange apart from a haircut, which I learned years after, sorry, that it was free for everyone. Like, you just have to sign up and you could have like a haircut from free, because it was like from students. So I just signed up and thought I would have something in exchange. But I think it was like my young years, I just wanted to do some photos, and I didn't really care about the rest. But just thinking about that, I think like, you're so stupid, Lorna. I mean, that's your image. They're gonna print it, they're gonna give it to their customers. You should at least, have something, and more than something free in exchange, I think. But still, then the second photo, it's all messed up in my notebook. Yes, it's so sorry if I don't remember for all the names of the photographers. This one I remember. It's one of my first with Emily Stacey. I don't think if she does some photography anymore, but she went in the States, I think. She was like a graphic designer, something like that, and she had so many ideas, and I just loved her universe. It just really matched with me. She said to me one day that I was her muse, and that really made me something, because I didn't really had to shoot before, and we just really connected. And it's true that I have something in me that reminds a bit like the naiveness of Alice in Wonderland, and I think, it's a bit like a trashy Alice, I don't know. And we did this picture and I was really happy about it. And that was, I can't remember, I think it was maybe around 2010, yeah. So now we're in 2010, so I had this hairstyle. Then third, then I was a bit evolved in my pinup culture, and I think for me, if I remember, this is my best weight I ever had. Not complexed. You know, I felt good in my body. I didn't feel like I was too thin or too fat, and I was really good. I was okay with my look and everything, which is really crappy because when I think about that, it just went away because my ex at that moment made me feel like I was really really ugly in my pinup clothes, let's say the word. And yeah, so that brought out a lot of shame. And then we can go in the next photos where you can see the evolution. So this photo is, I really loved it because I loved the dress, and I was still really wanted to show that I had this yeah, vintage retro pinup vibe. But I was depressed at this moment. I was doing a lot of parties and I was not eating that much, and I felt around yeah, 42 kilos, and I lose my shapes, and I felt like I lose a bit of my femininity. And it was difficult because when I saw this picture, I was like, when I posed, I thought that I was more pinup than this, and when I looked at the picture, I said, so this one is from Vincent Ducard, if I remember, and I've said to him, the picture is great, I love the picture, but wow, I am really thin, like really thin. And yeah, it was a bit difficult to see this one. Fourth one, then I have the fifth one, so this one, yeah, I'm just gonna insert it. So this one, I gained a bit confidence. I lost weight, but I didn't care. I was working not as a hairstylist anymore, so just, you know, you can see the fringe happening here. I said, yes, I'm partying, and do you have a problem with it? This is totally what's happening here. It's totally describing this techno kid happening around here. So I was thin and I was not, you know, I had these gothy vibes. I always had it, so it's here. But yeah, I worked at another story at this moment, and oh dear, poor them. I arrived so late so often. Sorry, I'm not even sorry. Because I just, you know, we all have those, you know, period of your life that sometimes you're really into what you're doing and sometimes you're not, and sometimes you're really into partying and do some crappy thing in your life, and this is what was happening around here. So let's go back and see another one. The other one is this one. I'm thinking it will be this way, otherwise it will be really stupid for this video to you show this side of the camera. So hoping it's this way. So this one, I like this. It was a bit difficult for me because I was starting some medication, so then I started gaining weight again. This was what I was waiting for so long, to gain weight again, but when it did arrive, I couldn't deal with it. So for the record, when I started modeling, let's say I started modeling or around 2010, I was around, I really don't know how it is in pounds or whatever, I would say in kilos, and then you can do the math, you know. I was around 40 kilos. I wasn't that straight, you know, I wasn't thick, but I didn't really weight heavy, but then I started medication and I gained 40 kilos. 40 kilos for now, because yeah, I'm around 80. Yeah, I'm around 80, and so this photo I was around 60, so I've already, in around a year, I've already gained 20 kilos. So I wasn't really sure about my weight, because that's a lot of information to you know, just yeah, to understand, and also because I was, you know, out of this techno phase that I had, where I was really thin. I was a bit in a you know, in a tomboy mood, and so because I gained weight, I was more feminine, so I couldn't do this tomboy mood and vibe anymore. So I was like, okay, I have to go back to what I know. Let's go back to vintage, you know. So this does this, and you know, we can feel that I'm not really confident, but it's coming. Then the next photo is this one, and this one I didn't give a fuck if I was a bit you know, in shape. I just wanted to party, but at this time not in the same places, let's say, not in the same vibe. I was more goth, yeah, less electronical music, more rock and roll, and I understood what my weight was, and I just, you know, well, I didn't give a fuck. Let's drink another beer. This was this period, and it was kind of one of my best periods, let's say, because I was really confident, although I won't dress like this anymore, because I don't know, maybe one day, I don't know, but I don't want to be in too many trouble. I had a lot of trouble with the guys this time. Well, yeah, no, not only at this time. It's friends. So basically, you can wear whatever, something really ugly, you still have some problems. The problem is not the girls. So that's it. So that's what the seventh photo, and I want to finish on yeah, this one, which is kind of much more like me today. It was one of my last photo shoots in Paris. I was working in Dr. Martens. You can see the Dr. Martens, if you can see, and I was letting my fringe grow, and yeah, and it was one of my last photo shoots before I get to live in Lille, and everything went bad. like that's another story. But yeah, so that's a bit more like me. I was, you know, dressing like this, and I feel a drifting mellow mood on this picture. I don't know if you can see, and it's kind of how I left Paris, so it explains a lot. I didn't did much photo shoot since I think I've did 2 or 3 since I'm here, and then there is quarantine, so not many. I do want to do more. I would love to. I'm just not gonna do some too, you know, sexy picture like I could have done before, and yeah, let's see how it turns out if I do more photo shoots. And I would love to see myself again confident, and I think I'm just happy to be in Paris again, because yeah, this is my town, and this is the place that I can be myself with my style, you know. And I don't say that when I was in Lille I couldn't be goth or a pin-up, you know, no, but I don't know, I feel much more myself here, so, you know. And I also understood that I gained weight, and it's, you know, it's a long process, because you have in mind that you are this much, and then you took like 20 kilos a year, and you know, I was like, I don't know if I can translate that. I was like an XXS, and now I am a 2 or 3 XL, you know. So that's it. So yeah, so I have my, yeah, I have my insecurities, but sometimes I just don't give a fuck. Let's keep this in mind. Let's be strong about it, and do not care about this fictional picture of me that doesn't exist anymore. It's not even for the people, you know, it's just that I have in mind someone who does not exist anymore. I think maybe someone can relate to what I'm saying. I don't know. If you do, let me know in the comment. If you want to share, if you want to like, also yeah, do not forget to subscribe. And this is the end of the video. Thank you very much for watching, and yeah, see you in the next video. Cheers.